My name is Heather Pauloff. I'm a senior here at Bowling Green, and my major is telecommunications. My minor is broadcast meteorology. I actually didn't decide on telecommunications to be my major. When I was a senior in high school, I wanted to go into visual communications, and so when I applied to Bowling Green, I thought that visual communications was the same thing as telecommunications. So I put down on my application that I wanted to be a telecommunications major. And so when I started taking the classes for TCOM, I realized that visual communications and telecommunications weren't the same thing at all, but I really enjoyed telecommunications in all my classes, so I stuck with it. And as far as my minor, I've always been interested in weather, and when I was a freshman, I was looking at the list of minors that we could choose from, and broadcast meteorology came up. And I've always wanted to do that, so I was like, wow, that's like a perfect fit for me. I chose Bowling Green because I didn't want to go to UT. I'm from the Toledo area, and probably close to 70% of the high school seniors that I graduated with were going to UT, and the rest were going to Bowling Green. But I wanted to go to Bowling Green because not a lot of people were going there from my high school, and it was still close. I could come home on the weekends if I wanted to, but it was far away enough so that I would be away from my parents and I'd be independent and pretty much be on my own. I'm involved with BG24 News. I started my freshman year as I fulfilled a lot of different positions: camera operator, graphics machine. Right now I do the news and weather for the public affairs show. Obviously the weather is my favorite part of my role. I like to tell the weather to people. Even when I'm not in Bowling Green or I'm not on the show, I like to tell people what's going on with the weather. But probably my favorite part of giving the weather is standing at the wall and getting to point at all the different things. That's one of the best experiences that I have with my position. After I graduate, I plan to enroll in a certification program through Mississippi State University. It's an online program. It takes about 2 years to finish, but after I finish, I'll be a certified meteorologist. In 10 years, I hope to be a meteorologist actually working on camera for a news station, and I want to be around here. I know that a lot of meteorologists have to move away from their hometown in order to find work, starting out in their careers, but hopefully I'll already be done with that in 10 years and I'll be back home close to my family and close to where I grew up. I think that what it takes to be a good meteorologist is that you have to have a passion about the weather, and you have to be passionate about what you're telling people. And I think that's true in any career. You have to be passionate about what you do. So if you're a meteorologist just because you heard that meteorologists make good money, or you think that it's an easy job, you're not going to be good at your job because you don't care about it, especially meteorologists, because you have to go through a lot of training, you have a lot of different classes that you have to take, and they're difficult classes. And if you're not passionate about it, you're not going to really pick up the content that you need to learn, and being a meteorologist is going to be difficult and you're not going to enjoy it. And if you make it on camera and you have viewers watching you, those viewers are going to know that you're not passionate about what you're doing, you're not enjoying it. And sometimes you have really vital information to give people, and if you're not passionate about it, you might not be giving them the right information that they need. Now that I'm a senior, looking back, I would definitely say that getting involved is important. Even just in classes, befriend the people who you sit next to, because you're going to see them around campus after the class ends, and it's nice to have friends that you have stuff in common with. Join organizations, find something that you enjoy, even if it has nothing to do with your major. Find something that you enjoy doing in your spare time and do it, because looking back, I wish I would have done that more. I focused a lot on the academic stuff and doing my homework and getting to bed at a decent time every night. And even now that I live off campus, I work 30 hours a week, and I wish that I would have been more involved because I would have more experience and in more diverse areas. Like, my experience with BG24 is great and it's really valuable, but I could have had more experience in another organization doing something that I also care about. And so that's just my advice, is find things that you really enjoy, because you're going to be good at them and it's going to make your college experience a lot more enjoyable. I am Heather Pauloff, and as of December 2014, I will be a graduate of Bowling Green State University, and I am determined to be a certified meteorologist.